For those of una wey dey always drag very dark man, they call very dark man manipulator, blackmailer, I know all of una. Shey una dey guess, but no be that one carry me come. The major thing wey really carry me come now be say very dark man doesn't manipulate another person. He doesn't blackmail another person. Now I know say wetin una dey talk na truth. Now una dey talk truth. Very dark man dey lie. You know understand? Very dark man now don manipulate Nadu Wazobia again. The people when Nadu Wazobia fraud don finally come outside talk. Evidence don dey. I want make una just watch the video to the end. Then make una see call very dark man manipulator and blackmailer. You know understand? So make una just watch the video before I go talk anything.
The woman.
Hello, my name is Fatma Shafak. I am the Executive Director of Operations for the Metropolitan School of Business and Management, UK. MSBM is compelled to address the severe mismanagement, dishonesty, and contractual breaches by the Nadu Scholarship Foundation, which resulted in gross misallocation of funds and failure to deliver on agreed charitable initiatives. Despite false claims that we have not pursued legal recourse, MSBM has been actively pursuing this matter through official legal channels. Nadu and his manager Sarah have been summoned by the Nigerian police multiple times regarding this case. As is often with financial fraud investigations, these proceedings take time, but we remain committed to ensuring full accountability. MSBM has been a long-standing supporter of educational access and scholarships, working with reputable organizations such as Lead for Good Africa Nigeria, which has successfully raised over £40,000, granting scholarships to over 20 students in need. Our intent was to expand the efforts, which led us to partner with Nadu Scholarship Foundation. Nadu and his team displayed a deliberate pattern of deception, mismanagement, and financial irregularities, which raises serious concerns about his intent from the outset. Nadu's team was provided 85 million naira after MSBM was given a budget. 60 million naira was paid upfront and 25 million naira to be paid after MSBM has seen progress. Here are the major discrepancies and unfulfilled obligations that indicate potential fraud. 7 million naira for 20 LED billboards, no evidence in receipt. 5 million naira for 10 influencers, no evidence in receipt. 10.8 million naira for invitation boxes and cards for 100 people, no evidence in receipt. 14.985 million naira for venue and setup, no accountability in receipt. 5 million naira for Tim DeColo performance, no evidence in receipt. 7.95 million naira for entertainment, no accountability in receipt. 7.9 million naira for food and drinks, no accountability and receipt. 3.5 million naira for digital marketing on Instagram, Facebook, Google, or YouTube, no evidence and receipt. 2.5 million naira for offline event promotions, no proof of execution, no receipt. 2 million naira for video production, evidence was sent. 1,056,000 naira for press and media engagement, evidence was sent. 14 million naira for event media coverage, said HIP TV did this as a sponsorship. 5.253 million naira for event management company, no accountability and receipt. In about 3 weeks to the event, after almost 3 months of receiving the funds, Nadu could not show evidence of how the 60 million naira has been spent, no billboards, no adverts on third-party website, just videos on Nadu's page. Yet, Nadu's team was insisting on a 25 million naira balance payment, of which we refused. Nadu's team then claimed we hanged them dry. This was not true. We only requested evidence on how the 60 million naira was spent before we released further funds. Here is the foundation story. MSBM initially proposed a ticketed event, following global best practices where ticket sales cover event costs, allowing sponsorship funds to go directly to scholarships. Nadu insisted on a free event, claiming charity events in Nigeria do not charge ticket fees. This ensured MSBM bore all financial risk, while the event had no guaranteed fundraising outcome. MSBM's agreed account was not used for fundraising at the event. A separate bank account was opened without MSBM's consent, violating transparency agreements, which was displayed on Nadu's page. To date, there is no accountability regarding how much, if anything, was raised. MSBM's branding was deliberately suppressed at the event. Other sponsors whom we were never informed about were given higher visibility than MSBM, despite MSBM being the primary funder. MSBM understood fundraising events are not guaranteed to raise funds, which was why we proposed a ticketed event. We cannot dispute what we were never allowed to verify. However, here is what we are requesting for. Full accountability of how the 60 million naira was spent. Proof of what was done with funds, example 20 billboards. Bank payment transfer evidence to vendors. Total amount raised for the purpose of a scholarship. We will continue to push for full transparency, financial transparency and accountability. Pursue legal action for misappropriation of fund and breach of contract. Expose fraudulent practices that undermine genuine charitable efforts. MSBM remains steadfast in its mission to provide educational opportunities through legitimate, transparent partnerships. We urge donors, corporate sponsors, and other charities to be extremely cautious when engaging with individuals or organizations that lack proper accountability. Thank you so much.
All thanks to D1 for exposing Nadu, because now D1 now expose Nadu secret like this. If to say D1 no go that broadcast, all those things no go they happen. This matter for just die low, if I just die on the low till the matter go quench, it go by, nobody go know about the matter. Nadu, God go bless you. Share they see life. People won't so now want bring down. Person will be say they do good now want bring them down. God can use that opportunity to open another person nyash for there. You know so God take the work. God use D1 to open the do nyash. So now they say so. All thanks to God. Rate for life. Alhamdulillah. Thank God for living. One love.